Braves batting now. Last night, Blue Jays picked up the win, so they grabbed game one of the three. That first delivery, curveball by him, 0-1. 7-run lead holds up. You expect it to.
Well, it really does, and the drubbing that the offense put on this team, that is what powered this victory.
Here's the pitch. Swing, hot shot, and it's picked up. Gets one at second. And there's the second out, a double play. Well, they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Orioles still out in front. Doolin has a turn in the box. And his last at bat struck out swinging against Greinke.
Well, we'll see if they remember what they did the last time when they struck him out. That four-seam fastball, they blew it right by him.
It's been a very successful strikeout pitch for him, Steve. Definitely. Two other batters have also been put away with it.
Ibar will come in and pitch as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. Knuckler misses badly, 1-0.
Well, once the ball leaves the pitcher's hand in the knuckleball, it's hard to tell where it's going to end up. And this one here got just a little bit too close for comfort.
This one's grounded foul, wide of first. Slider just off the black that time, 2-1. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls off another one.
Well, you talk about a battle. This guy's really working up to the plate right here. Fouled off a great pitch right there on that 2-2 pitch to stay alive.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. And that's another foul ball. Swung on, line to right field. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. He's on board way ahead of that play.
Well, after all that effort, seeing all those pitches, you had a good feeling that the hitter was at the advantage, and he was right there, finally getting that big hit.
And a chance now to check out the schedule for Toronto. The series with Baltimore concludes tomorrow. They continue on another road series. The Yankees at Yankee Stadium. It'll be a 3-game series. Following that, a division rivalry. They face the Rays, a team they didn't have too much trouble with in their previous series. And they got their closer up now. It's a little early in the ball game, Steve, but apparently they may want to get him in early.
Well, it is a bit odd, and from what I understand, he hasn't changed his role, but they must think this is a situation that warrants the closer coming in.
On the mound, we'll get Addison Reed as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. Change up, tough to lay off, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
Rung him up. Strike 3. Count that one as K.
They've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
And we're going to see Gobble here. 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out. Runner on at first. And he starts him out. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
Plays off the changeup. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. And he watches one at the knees, and it's 1-2. And he changed up for the strikeout, 2 away.
But Gary, let's see this pitch again in K-Cam. Here's another look at the changeup.
Pretty good looking pitch right there. Danced a little bit outside. Maybe he thought that was going to go the other way.
Yeah, and he found out the outside part of the plate. The umpire and everyone else knew that was a strike.
And Guillen's batting. Base hit his last time. First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now.
In order to throw that fastball away from the hitter, you have to get great extension out in front. Nice job of pitching.
He delivers. There's a smash towards the hole. Fantastic chance here. Here are the lineups, the highest on base percentage for the past 10. Brought to you by State Farm. The Orioles #1, second the Tigers, third the White Sox, Rangers 4th, and at number 5 on the list the Rays. They're trailing in this ball game right now, but they want to keep the options open. 2 right-handers warming up.
Well, they have to bring somebody in who's not just coming in to get work, but let the guy come in and shut the door and try to give the offense a chance to come back.
Lowry's there. Throw on to second base, force play, side retired. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. And it'll be the Blue Jays coming right up. And for those of you catching up with us, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. Bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Bullen up now. He'll lead off the 7th. Here's one hit very well deep. 1 away now.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. And they're also the #1 team in home runs, the most power in the league right now. They have the ability to drive it out of the ballpark better than everybody else.
And here we've got Coleman to hit. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. And Steve, let's take a look at how the pitch is done.
I'll tell you what, he is getting it done out there, and he's getting it done with the strikeout. 7 strikeouts so far.
The second pitch cuts on a fastball, misses, and it's 0-2.
One out right here, up by 2 in the inning. You want to limit base runners and make plays. Try to eliminate the lead.
A swing and a miss, strike 3, but a chance at first. And the throw beats him. He is out at first.
Gary, as soon as the pitcher lets go of the ball, he knows what can happen in this situation. He's hoping his catcher can stop it and get the out in time. Great heads-up play.
There's a big 2 right there. Guest is up now. He homered back in inning number 2. First pitch to him. Swing and a high drive to straightaway left field to the wall. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. Orioles still protecting this lead. Carvajal is batting, wearing the collar thus far. De Jesus coming in now to pitch. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now.
This is where the manager earns his money. Let's see if this move pays off.
Hit in the air to center field. And that's through a base hit. Here's a look at the standings in the Eastern Division as we head towards September. Looking at the State Farm standings board, it's the Blue Jays in first, Yankees in second place, Red Sox in third. Fourth belongs to the Orioles, and it's the Rays in the last slot. Basnot gets a turn here. Walked in his last plate appearance. 0-1 started off the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, there he goes for second. Right one. And he is out trying to take second. Nice play at second base. They'll think twice next time they try and run.
The catcher has to have good feet to get a good release. He had quick feet behind the plate and made an accurate throw.
1-1 pitch. Sinker just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch. Slider called strike two.
Gary, he's aggressive on the 2-2 count, so if he's going to go down, he's going down swinging. Let's see if the pitcher can hit his spot.
Sinker swung on, missed. That's out number two.
He gets the strikeout with the sinker ball. The ball's moving, sinking out of the zone. The hitter's swinging right up. Let's take a look at the Baltimore Orioles and how they're ranking in the American League right now. 7th in ERA, 7th in home runs. They find themselves in the top 10 in stolen bases, showing that speed, a major part of their ability to manufacture runs.
Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. That's a foul ball. And the sinker swung on and missed. Side retired. No runs, one hit, and no one left on base. Orioles 3, Toronto 1. Leadoff batter will get a shot at it later on in this inning. It's going to be DeJesus. And a moment here to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches.
Well, there's no doubt about his command in this game today, doing a great job of
ground ball. Dobbs. One away. And a quick look at how Baltimore's schedule is shaping up. Tomorrow they finish up this Toronto series. They'll stay right there for the next set of games. The Chicago White Sox. That series is 4 games. Then they take on a fellow AL East team. The Yankees hosting that one. Not too tough a schedule coming up for them. It's Colon at the plate. He called third strike in his last time up. And here's the first one. Hit up the middle.
Well, anytime you have 2 hits in a game, it will build confidence. He's carrying it over into this game.
Now here is Brett Lawrie. Take a look here and see what his approach is against these hitters in the first pitch.
Here, you take a look.
Hit in the air. Two away. Can't be against the wall. So look at the pitching staff who haven't hurt themselves, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, Blue Jays. The Angels in second. Third, the White Sox. Fourth, the Twins. And for the Orioles, they are fifth.
You better be swinging today. You know, as a hitter, you like some guys like this who don't walk a lot of hitters.
He's running. 1 second. He is out. Great throw. Coleman in the box. He'll start things off. Bottom half, eighth inning. He's 1 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. A swing, a ball hit high, deep into right field. And goodbye, home run. The Jays cut into this lead. They wish that homer had been chased in a couple more. They'll take it, though, only down 2.
Behind games at top of the can, especially against this team, but they're a little bit closer right now. They got the feeling. I'll tell you what, this is what.
Ground ball towards second. Dobbs. And he throws to first in time, out number 2.
Well, they need one more out. Defense ready, lining up behind the pitching, trying to get that big out, forcing them to put it in play and make the play.
Boolan is the batter. Blew out last time. That is in. Going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, late in the game and you're behind by a few runs, you're going to need base runners, and a 2-out base hit right here. This team needs to string a few more together if they want to try to tie this one up.
Well, you want late inning fireworks. We've got it right here.
Struck out swinging last time. A swing and a foul off to the right side. Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. The pitch. And he fouls another one off.
The last thing you want to do in this situation is strike out. But with an 0.
There he goes for second. And he strikes him out, and this ball game is over. They could not get that potential tying run on base.
Now, Gary, Baltimore's able to win this one in very close game. They stepped up when they needed to in critical situations and got the job done.
And it's that time in our broadcast where we bestow upon some lucky winner the player of the game.
Well, you know, Gary, he showed some signs of starting to tire near the end of this game. But that's why you have a bullpen.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks. Graves is batting. Well, the Yankees took the loss yesterday in a 3-game series after you dropped those first two. Now is the time against Toronto. Towards center field. That's the second. Here comes the runner for the plate. There's the throw. And they tag him close at home. He wanted that run. He didn't get it. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. And the Yankees, it'll be their turn coming up. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Dunston has a turn in the box. Still seeking his first hit of the ball game. The first pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit high into the air, deep into right field. Goodbye, home run. And the solo home run finally. In this ball game, it ties it up. Well, we're in the top half of the last inning. This ball game tied up, so the potential go-ahead is up there.
Now, this is what you're playing for. You can throw all the scouting reports, everything out the door. It's 1 against 1. Who can win it?
Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
He must not have eaten for a long time because he was hungry for this pitch. Problem was, it's a pretty good slider. You swing that hard at a slider, pretty good chances you're going to come up empty.
One away now.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
De Jesus batting now.
Now, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. Maybe
he sends this one in the air towards center. Play is made. It's Colon at the plate. 0 for 3 to this point. And he starts him out. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. That's caught. Side is retired. No strikeouts. We can talk about confidence. 4 pitches, 3 batters gone. We're still tied here in New York. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. Grimmage up at the plate. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Here's a sinker that misses. 1-1.
Well, and that'll saw his batting too if he swings at that one.
The 1-1 on the way. And he looks at a slider in there, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, this is great pitching right here. You throw that breaking ball around the outside corner, hitting your spot. Not much you can do with that as a hitter.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And he's on the potential winning run. Get ready. Now heading to third base.
A lot of times when you think of a triple, you're thinking of runs batted in, one or possibly two. But this time he's the only guy in base. But he's leading off this inning with that triple and a chance for a big inning.
And Grabo settles in. Base hit his last time. David, line shot into center. And it's in there. A run wins this game. And they win. Game-winning run is across.
Walk-off win for the home team, getting it done in extraordinary fashion every.
Well, it's that time again, huh? And Steve, that ought to send these folks.
In this early September volume of our coverage, it's going to be the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Toronto Blue Jays in Toronto Rogers Center. Coming up on 2.
The Rogers Center sold out. Our site for this game from Toronto. An American League East division battle set to get rolling. The Toronto Blue Jays trying to take one in front of their home fans. The tradition of Sunday Night Baseball. Welcome, everybody. Major League Baseball. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. So, Steve, Tampa Bay hitters, from their perspective, what's in line for them?
Well, the scouting report against this lineup is if you execute your pitches, hit your spots, keep the ball down to the zone, you can shut them down. And with a quality left-hander like this on the mound, he shouldn't have too much difficulty.
The Rays lineup looks like this. It's going to be Blanco now to get this game started. Big breaker on the 0-0 pitch. It's a called strike. Last night, Rays losing. You swept one against the Jays.
Well, and this is one of those ball clubs that they'll win some and then they'll lose some.
On the way. 0-1 pitch is a cut fastball, swung on and missed. 0-2. This team 5-5 now through the last 10.
Well, this is a team that's looking for some sort of spark, like a catalyst, to try to heat things up to get on a winning streak.
And out number 1 as he steps on the base. So here's how Toronto will stack up defensively.
Well, Gary, you know, they always want to play solid defense. The lineup, there's a chance that they have some margin for error today.
Watches a curve in there for strike 1. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Fastball got him 2 down.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
It's Hall at the plate. That's at the knees for a called strike.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
Popped him up. And there's the third out. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. Here's a look at our starter for Tampa Bay. Steve, he's got to focus here. Toronto hitters, what's he thinking about?
Well, not a great matchup right here for this pitcher, as this is not the kind of lineup that he fares very well against. So he could be in a little bit of jeopardy early on. And we should know early in this game whether this right-hander's in trouble or not.
So Laurie is retired. Take a moment here to look at that lineup for the Blue Jays. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, Brett Laurie is a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
And he steps on first. That's the second out. Epps in the box now. And right now, top 5 in runs batted in the league. Taps this one foul off to the left. Here it comes. Swung on the fastball. Couldn't get to it. 0-2.
Gary, he can really swing the bat. Just a quality approach at the plate. Day in and day out. That consistency is critical to their success.
Fastball swung on it. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Toronto. And it's Bowen batting. He's got to get us started. Second inning. Two outs, a runner 90 feet from scoring at third. There's a swing, line drive, center field. That's caught. Side is retired. They pick up no runs on a hit, stranding a man at third base. No production yet from Toronto. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Truck, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball. On 2K.
Well, 2 outs in the inning, you don't want to give a free pass. Make them earn it. As long as you keep it in the ballpark, it doesn't hurt you, but that walk can come back to haunt you.
And that one's put away to retire the side. So they get. And it's Bowen batting. Well, it's truly been a tremendous day. Struck out swinging last time. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one runs in and gets him.
Well, that fastball had teeth on it. It just took a bite out of that guy.
And here we've got Coleman to hit.
Well, Gary, as we saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there, it's just a mechanical issue. He'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly.
One away. The runner's tagging from first. Which teams are leading the way in offense? Well, let's have a look. Our State Farm leaderboard. Number 1, the Blue Jays. White Sox in second. The Red Sox third. Yankees fourth. And at number 5, he's running, heading for second. Strike one. And he's in there at second base.
You know, Gary, he doesn't have a real big lead off of first base, but sometimes that's good because it means you don't think they're going to throw over, so you can concentrate on getting a good jump. It worked for him.
Oh! Here's the delivery. And he got good wood up the middle. 1. Over to second, not in time. You'll be safe. They'll get just 1. Collier at the plate. Steve, what are the numbers for him on the mound today?
You keep the ball down in the zone. So many things good can happen for you. This righty just generating ground ball after ground ball out.
It rolls all the way to the wall, and they score the run.
Well, not a lot of hesitation right there. He saw a pitch he liked. He knew he could put the barrel on the bat on it, and he drives it for a double and picks up the RBI.
This looks serious enough, Steve, that he may have to come out of this ball game. That's tough.
Well, with the medical staff going out there, I don't think he's going to be able to return and stay in the game.
Yes, in the batter's box. And it looks like from up here, at least, that he's in some pain. He's going to have to leave the game. 0 for 1 thus far. Good pitch that time, and it's 0-1.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it, or he's got no chance to hit it.
Swing sends this one on the line to right center. That's caught. Side is retired. Things wake up. Boulevard at the plate. You'll get things started. 5th inning. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. And he starts him out. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. We'll take a quick look here at how he's been mixing up his placement of pitches.
Well, you can see with the success he's having in the...
There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. Over to second for 1. And 2. A double play.
Gary, get a chance to look at this double play in the replay, and this is an outstanding effort to make the catch, get to the bag, and make the throw. That's a rally killer.
And that's going to deny the chance at a big inning here. Laurie settling in. Top 5 AL in runs scored. And Laurie's got himself a base hit. He's going to try and test him here.
Well, he's having some kind of offensive season, Gary, really in the middle of everything this team's doing offensively.
Descent is the batter. He's the league leader in hits. Here's the pitch. Boy, that one is stung up the middle. Throws to first, side is retired. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Even game here in Toronto. And it's Bowen batting. 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a moment here to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches.
Well, when you're playing behind a guy, you love to see him mix up his pitches, change.
Swing and a liner to right center. And there's the third out. So they can't push any across here. We've got Edlifson in the box. He'll start things off here in the 7th. It's fouled away. Had a double his last time. The Jesus is called up. He'll be pitching. He flew out his last time up. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a liner. They're in time for the up. And it's going to be a good weekend. Starting on Saturday, it's going to be Pablo Sandoval and the San Francisco Giants. They'll host the Los Angeles Dodgers. Game gets underway 7 o'clock Eastern. It's Colon at the plate. He'll start things off, bottom half, 8th inning. First pitch on the way. That pitch was way too low, but he swung at it anyway. It's a strike.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
And we take a look at a performance that today earned our Player of the Game award.
Oh, Gary, he made just that one mistake, but that doesn't tarnish the shine of this performance.
Real good ball game. Great battle here, and